Welcome back everyone. So we're going to be still working on our Arduino project again today. Today what we're going to do is do a lot of soldering. We're going to put the LEDs on the top of our board because since that we have the breadboard all done, we need to put it into the real box. By the way, if you check out the comments in this video, I have all the codes and CAD files and the schematics. So if you want to download anything, check that out, and so that we can start to build it. Now, when you look at the LED, you have to make sure that you get the right orientation. The longer legs are positive and the shorter ones are negative. And so you want to make sure that all the shorter legs are going to the same pin. Now, there's also a little flat part on the very top, on the bottom edge of the LED, and that's also negative. So putting it through the hole, I'm pushing the shorter legs all to the top, and that will make them all so that all the negatives are going to be connected together. It should stick out on the other side like this. And you want to make sure that they're in the same pattern. So we have red, and then we have yellow, and then green. And just make sure it's the same pattern that we have used in the prototype as well. And so here I have all the LEDs into the top of our game. And then I'm just bending over the negative legs because I need to solder them all together. And this will just save on wiring as well. So I'm just using the leg as the wire. And so this is a nifty method on how to save time and money as well. So I'm just bending over the LEDs, just pushing it down. Just be gentle as well. You don't want to break off the legs. Just bend them over slowly, and then we will solder them all together. So after they're all bent over, I'm just using about 1 millimeter solder, and just heating up the legs. I'm just soldering the joint where we bent it over to connect to the other LED right beside it, and just going down the row so that all the negatives are connected, just like this. There we go. We got the last LED there. And now what we have to do is we have to get some wiring to solder to the positive lead to go to the output of our Arduino board. And so each of these wires is about 10 centimeters long. So you need to cut about maybe 20 or so of these wires. We'll be using them. So here we go. Then what you have to do is make sure you strip them. Just strip them a little bit at the end, just like this, and then we can use these to solder onto the opposite side of the LED, which is the positive side, because the voltage is going to come from the Arduino board to that LED and then back through ground, back to the ground onto the Arduino. So I'm just soldering all the wires to the positive LED leads, and there we go. Got the last LED wire, and then just using some clippers, I'm just cutting off the extra long leg so that they don't short out, just like so. Now they go pretty good into the wood board, so they shouldn't fall out, no problem. Now I'm just using a connector pin here, and I'm putting it into the Arduino board here, and you want to go from pin 13 to pin 2. And I'm also keeping the middle one there so that this can just come out as one unit as well. Make it actually a little longer, including the ground. And so after I have that pin in, what's going to be happening is when we put the board in, it will connect right, there's a hole that we can use to connect the USB and program it. And then we just need to solder it to those pins. And this is just so that if we ever want to reuse the Arduino board, we can take that pin out and use the Arduino for something else. So I'm just soldering from pin 13 right down systematically from the left to the right, and you will end on pin number 2. Just be sure not to solder the middle pin because it's not connected. It's just used to make it so my pin header is all connected. It may be helpful also, here's the pin that you don't solder. Also, sometimes you get bridges, and this is a solder bridge, and these are good because that will cause a short. So there's a couple methods. You can just try to flick it out, but sometimes you have too much solder and it doesn't work by flicking. In this case, you would use a solder sucker, and then just by pressing the button, it just magically disappears because it sucks it out. So here I have everything all soldered on, and now we have all the LEDs finished. I can put the Arduino board in and connect the top. The wires just nicely fit inside the box, so you don't see any of the messy wires. And for our project here, this is LED PONG. Next week we'll be adding the push button switches and the battery as well. So I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you like electronics, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.